What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. We're here on the Pooping Evolved server, and this is gonna be a great episode because this is the first time I'm gonna try to get a perfect tame on a dino. Super looking forward to it, super pumped. Let's get into it. Dude, look what just spawned in my area. Look at this, look at that. Level 120. And it looks pretty awesome too. It's got the black, the white, and the brown. That's an awesome looking 120 ANKYLO. We're gonna try to perfect tame this. So in order to do that though, I'm gonna have to get a better spot. So I'm gonna grab this here because I do not trust this area up here at all because I've had a lot of problems with all the spawns and stuff. So I'm gonna bring this ANKYLO all the way over to the other area where I've been taming stuff. So we're gonna try to tame it over there because I've already got the little enclosure and stuff where I have been taming the carnos and stuff like that. So also I have all of the materials I need for the kibble over at that little egg farm area that I got. Well, it's not really an egg farm. It's kind of like a temporary egg farm, I guess. But we're gonna bring this one over there, drop it in the little carno bin that I've been using, and we're gonna try to get this thing tamed up. Perfect tamed. I want the perfect tame on this thing. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I really want this perfect tame to go off without any problems, so I took some extra precautions and I built a secondary wall inside here. And what that does is it keeps the ANKYLO in the center and away from the walls. So if there's wild dillos or scorpions or raptors that run by, they won't be able to hit the ANKYLO while it's taming. I had that problem when I was trying to tame the carnos and all that other little stuff up there. Like all that stuff up there, I just tamed it out in the open, and I would have to constantly kill off raptors and dillos and scorpions and other stuff that was trying to attack it. Now, the only thing that I really can't protect it against is RGs, but there don't seem to be any here. They don't really spawn here that commonly. I mean, there are a few every now and again, but I've got my rifle, and I'm just going to sit and pick them off if they decide to come by. Now, I need to make some kibble. I've never actually made kibble before, so this will be the first time. I've got all the stuff that I need. I have the water skins, I got the berries, I've got the fiber, the cooking pot, and most importantly, I have the eggs. Now, I'm going to make 15 kibble, which I think is way more than I need for this server anyways, because we do have the accelerated taming. But I'm not taking any chances. Like I said, I'm not going to take any chances at all. Ooh, hey, Spino. And I'm just going to make 15 kibble. If it uses, you know, all of it, great. If it uses only a little bit, that's fine. I'll use it for something else. You know, I still need a Dodocurus as well. So, either way, I'm not taking any chances. I want this perfect tame to go off perfectly. That's the whole point. This will be my first perfect tame. I've tried to perfect tame other stuff. Like, I've captured wild 120 mammoths and direwolves, and I saw an RG the other day, but I've just never been able to actually tame them because I didn't have the kibble. But now I've got tons of dillo kibble because of that little egg farm, so I can easily tame up that ANKYLO. It shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. Time to make some kibble. This is actually the first time I've ever made kibble. In order to make it, you need a bunch of different things. Most importantly, you need the egg of whatever you're making. So in this case, we need to tame an ANKYLO, and ANKYLOs like dillo kibble. So we're going to use the dillo eggs. You also need 2 mejo berries per, 3 fiber. You need a vegetable. In this case, it's going to be citronal. You need a water pouch, and you also need a meat. Sometimes it's cooked meat, sometimes it's cooked meat jerky, sometimes it's prime meat jerky. In this case, it's just cooked meat. So we're going to throw that in there. It takes about 30 seconds, and we should get a dillo kibble. So I'm going to make up all of this. I probably don't need this many. But, again, after the disaster with the mammoth, I really don't want to take any chances, so I'm doing this as cleanly, as by the book as I possibly can to make sure that I get this perfect tame without any problem. So I want to have extra kibble, I want to have the extra security, all that sort of stuff. Hopefully any second now we should be getting the Dillo kibble. It takes about 30 seconds to cook it up. Oh, you know what helps? If you light the fire. Oh, okay. Oh, God. All right. Come on, man. All right. See, we're already running into problems. Can't let this happen. Like, why is this not cooking? The water pouches need to be at least 25% full. I don't know. There it goes. Okay. Amazing how well cooking works when you have a fire. All right. So it's going to make up the rest of the kibble. This is going to take a little while. I'll be back. I came back and there was a couple of RGs in the area. I've already killed them off, but I thought it would be a good idea to put a roof on this structure. This probably isn't necessary. I mean, this is way more protection than the tame actually needs. But again, it's a perfect tame attempt. I've gone through all this work, all this effort to get the kibble and to get everything else. I just don't want to risk it getting hit and losing some of its taming effectiveness. So that's why I'm doing all this. Now, I am going to use the rifle as well. We're going to try to put it under a little bit faster. Also, the rifle does less damage with the tranq darts. Ankylos have a decent amount of health, so I'm not too worried about it dying like an RG would. But, you know, again, perfect tame. Let's not take chances. So, I think I'm about ready. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. So we're going to start shooting you. So, got plenty of narcotics. We got the kibble. I think it's only going to need about 9 kibble, so I've got a fair amount more than I actually need, but hey, again, let's not take chances. All right, let's get with the taming. Enough stalling. Let's shoot this thing right in the butt. I don't know how many tranq darts this is going to take. I'm going to wait about 5 seconds. I think it takes 5 seconds for it to fully kick in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that was in the tail. Wonder if that would actually do... I guess. I mean, that's like all bone. Like, that tail is all bone. So I think shooting that part would actually not do anything in real life. I mean, you know, in real life there aren't dinosaurs running around, but... You get the idea. Go to sleep. 5, 4, 3, 2. So I'm staying far enough away from it. Oh, it saw me. I'm staying far enough away from it where it's not going to attack me or damage the walls. At least that's the... Oh, yeah, it is doing some damage. It's doing some damage on those walls. Did it destroy the wall already? I think it destroyed one of the thatch walls. Oh, now it's just mad. Now it's just mad and just wants to get out. Yep, it's destroying stuff. Yep, there it goes. There goes one of the walls. Five, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it's 5 seconds on these darts. I hope it's 5 seconds and not 10 seconds. I'd be wasting a lot of darts if that was the case. Good news is the durability loss on the rifle seems to be a lot less than it used to be. When I first used this thing to tame, like 15 shots completely destroyed the rifle. I don't see any blood on it, so I think we're good. Just gotta get that torpor up. And there it goes! It is down. Alright. Did it ever get through? It didn't get through the wall. It destroyed all the thatch. Like, all the thatch in the area is destroyed. But none of the wood did. So we're good. We're good. Now we just gotta wait. Now we just gotta wait. It's gonna take a little while for this thing to tame out. According to my calculations, I need to get this thing to starve out about 3,500. About 3,500 food. So, oh, look at Lucky Sevens. So I gotta wait till it goes down 3,500, and then we can tame it. I'm not even pressing the close button. I'm using my inventory button so that I don't accidentally hit this thing. So let's close the doors, and we're just gonna let that thing chill for a while, and I'm just gonna babysit it, and anything that is in the area is gonna get absolutely annihilated. Oh, it destroyed the ceiling too. How did it destroy the ceiling? That's talent. All right, I gotta fix the ceiling then. Look at this. Not even 2 seconds after knocking it unconscious, I'm getting attacked by stuff. There's an RG up there. Where's my rifle? Where's my good rifle? Where's my good rifle? There it is. What are you doing, bird? What are you doing? Get out of here. Oh, look, there's another RG over there. Are you... What? Come on, man. Oh, my God. I literally, like... It's only been unconscious for, like, 30 seconds. And already I've got stuff over here again. Get away. Stay away from my ANKYLO. Oh, man. You're okay down there, submarine parasaur. You just keep doing your thing. You keep doing your thing. You're alright. You're alright. You can be like my early warning system. Just, if you see something, just go, burp, burp, burp. Alright, you do that. I still gotta fix the roof. See, I didn't even get to fix the roof yet. That's how quickly that stuff came in here. A new day on the Pooping Evolve server, and it's time for a perfect tame ANKYLO. Man, this has taken a while. Just waiting for it to starve out was like an hour and a half. All the prep and stuff before that was at least another hour and a half, 2 hours. So this has taken a lot of time, a lot of effort in order to get this. I think from here on, what I'm going to do is, unless I already have the kibble and everything ready to go, I'm not going to try to do any more perfect tames, because I've tried to perfect tame mammoths, direwolves, and RG and some other stuff. Like, I'll find a 120 and then I go scrambling trying to find the kibble or the eggs in order to make the kibble, and by the time I get back, the dino's just despawned or dead or something. So I need to make a stockpile of kibble. That way, when I find something, I can just throw it in a box, put the food on it, put the narco on it, and, you know, walk away and not have to worry about it. Because I've been babysitting this thing. I will say I have put the time to good use, because I've gotten quite a few eggs out of this little temporary egg farm I got going on over here. Especially raptor eggs. I think I got somewhere around 10 or so raptor eggs from just waiting. So that's pretty good. I don't quite have enough for a perfect tame mammoth yet, but it's getting there. So anyways, I got a bunch of scorpion eggs and dillo eggs as well. But now, who cares? Enough of that. No one cares about the eggs. We want to get this. We want to get this tamed up. Let's get in here. All right. So the starve point that I needed to hit was about 4,200, but it was nighttime, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just wait till day breaks. All right, here we go. When I throw this kibble on there, it should pretty much instant tame. That's pretty much the idea. All right, you ready? Here we go. And go! Taming efficiency 100%? 100%? Uh-oh, 99.9. No! No! Yeah! Perfect tame ANKYLO, baby! Look at that. Check that out. It's even got spinners. Okay, it doesn't have spinners, but it's still awesome. All right. Hold on. BTC and Georgina. because this is about as good as it gets. Actually, no, that's not true, because I could get another one, another perfect tame Anklo, and then you can breed them together, and the offspring will actually be better. Well, for the most part, but look at that! Check it out! Level 179, perfect tame. Woo! Woo! Oh, you know what? I don't have an Anklo saddle on me. Do I? I don't have one. What do I have on me? Do I have any? I don't have an Anklo saddle. Darn it, I gotta go get an Anklo saddle. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back with an Anklo saddle. I had a pretty decent recipe at my house in Poop City. It's an apprentice, and it's got 40.4 armor, so that's pretty good. When I got back here, I realized that I made a tiny mistake. I ended up wasting the rest of the Dillo kibble. Because I had starved this, like, way past the taming starve point, when it actually did tame up, it ate all the kibble immediately. So I lost the extra kibble. I think it probably only needed like 9, but all the rest of it is gone. So whatever, it's gone. It's only Dillo kibble. It's not really a big deal. I've got plenty of Dillo eggs, so it's no biggie. I mean, I've got a perfect tame Anklo. If it costs me an extra couple Dillo kibble, who cares? Whatever. Let's get this on there right there. And let's see. I'm going to have to tear this down a bit. So let's demolish this. And we're going to demolish this one. I don't know if it can fit through there. Yeah, it can. Sweet! Oh, baby, look at that. Look at that. Man, that has got, like, look at the way that you ride it, though. Like, there's still spikes sticking up. That could potentially be a very uncomfortable situation if you hit a big bump in the road. Yeah. All right. I'll have to paint this up. I'll have to paint up the saddle, I mean. I've got the paintbrush, so we can paint the dino itself, but I'm going to need to get some paint in order to paint the saddle. We'll make that look a little bit better. But for right now, let's see. What do we got here? It's already mostly white, so I probably shouldn't need too much. Let's just paint it up right here. All right, I got it all painted up. It's looking awesome. All I did was paint the top of the skull there to give it the kind of skull mask. It was already mostly white and gray to begin with, so I didn't have to do too much. But I really like the black, white, and kind of brown goldish color that this thing has got going. Like, the white spikes look really cool, and then it looks really awesome. I'm glad that I was able to find this. A 120 is a good find. A 120 with cool colors is even better. Now, if I were to breed this, which I don't really plan on doing a lot of Ankylosaurus or herbivore type breeding, I'm probably going to breed mostly RGs and wolves and stuff like that. Try to get like really, really super powerful dire wolves and super powerful RGs and speed on the RGs and stuff like that. With these guys, it's not so much. But these are the base stats. So this is immediately after it tamed. These are the stats it has. And this is what would be used for breeding. Now, I did get a level up because I broke a couple of rocks, and also you just get, natural XP over time from eating and stuff like that. So, oh wait, it can collect berries? I didn't realize it could collect berries. Oh, that's interesting. So let's see how much material we're going to get from this here. It's not too much. Lots of flint. Lots and lots of flint. A little bit of metal, a little bit of stone. Lots of flint, man. Oh, man, that is a lot of flint. I really like using the guns in this game, and the gunpowder is kind of a pain to come by because you need lots and lots of spark powder, and then you got to combine it with charcoal to make lots of gunpowder and stuff like that. So the Ankylosaurus is going to help me a ton in getting all of that flint and stuff. So this is just great. I'm super happy with this tame here. And it's my first perfect tame. Awesome. Anyways, I'm going to mess around with this guy for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you're new. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.